Have you ever achieved something, but instead of feeling proud, you thought, what if they understand that I don't deserve to be here? Sound relatable? Trust me, you're far from alone. Hi, this is Muskan, and today we are going to discuss about a very common feeling, that is imposter syndrome. So, what is imposter syndrome? Imposter syndrome is the experience of high self doubt, even when you are clearly capable. It's that constant background noise saying you are not capable enough, you don't deserve to be here, you got lucky, etc. And here's an interesting fact, even the people who look super confident from outside might be battling with these feelings from inside. In fact, studies say up to 70% of the people experience this feeling at least once in their lives. Yes, and that includes doctors, creators, engineers, even the celebrities you admire. So, in this video, we are going to talk about what is imposter syndrome, what are the symptoms of imposter syndrome, why does this happen at the very first place, and last and the most important, how can we fight it? So at the end of this video, I'll let you know that how imposter syndrome can be an advantage for you. Now let's talk about why do we have such feelings? Why do we have imposter syndrome? The first cause is perfectionism. You set the bar too high that no matter what you achieve, it never feels perfect. And if you make any mistake, it feels like a proof that you are not enough. The second cause is the comparison culture. Nowadays, most of the people are on the social media scrolling through the real life of other people and then comparing them with the real life of themselves. Then we start thinking that we have not yet achieved what others have already achieved, and this seeds the feeling of self doubt. And sometimes environment can be a reason. For example, you are in a room where everyone is younger than you, or maybe you are the only woman in the room. Then you can have a feeling that you don't belong here. Now let's talk about the symptoms of imposter syndrome. The first symptom is you overwork to prove yourself, not because you like the work, but because you think that you don't deserve to be here and you don't want others to realize that. So you start overworking to prove yourself. The second symptom is being a fluke mentality. You hit a milestone, but instead of celebrating it, instead of feeling proud about it, you think it was just a luck. You never give credits to your hard work. You just think it was just a luck, it was just a fluke. Third symptom is not speaking up in a meeting or not asking for help. Because what if you are wrong? What if what you just spoke was dumb? If you ask for a help, people will think that you are not talented enough. It will expose you. So these feelings make you not ask for help and not speaking up in a meeting. And the last symptom, which I could relate the most, is having the fraud mentality. It is that constant fear that people will find out that you are not as good as they think you are. What if someday you will get caught for not being that talented? Now let's talk about the most important part of the video, that how can we fight imposter syndrome? Acknowledge it. Understanding that it is just the imposter syndrome and not the actual fact, you will be able to defeat it. And it will automatically take away its power. Track your wins. No matter you have achieved something big or small, start writing it down. And the next time if self-doubt creeps in, go through your achievements and remind yourself of the things that you are capable of. This will help you train your mind that you are not enough. Third, start asking for help. You can be good at some area A and your friend can be good at some area B. And if you have any doubt from the area B, it is totally fine to go and ask for help. No one is gonna think that you are not capable enough or you are not talented enough to research it by yourself. And the plus point, you are gonna save the time which you would have wasted on researching it by yourself. Fourth, reframe failure. Instead of thinking that I made a mistake or I failed, reframe it by saying, I'm learning, I'm growing. In this experience, I learned this thing, and next time I'm not going to repeat it and will work on it to get better results. Fifth, shift your focus. Instead of focusing on, I'm not good enough, I'm not able to achieve this, shift your focus to what was the mistake that I did this time? Where am I lagging and what should I do to reach there? By shifting your focus, you can become more practical and not stuck in that feeling of self-doubt. And then you can work on what requires to be done for you to achieve that goal. Now let's move towards the dessert of our video, that is the advantages of imposter syndrome. So the MIT Sloan researchers found out that the people with the imposter syndrome are considered more effective at workplaces. Since most of their communication are other focused, they are considered better listeners and have better relationship with their colleagues. So, yes, imposter syndrome makes you doubt yourself, but it also makes you humble and collaborative. So, next time, if that little voice comes up in your mind and says, I am not good enough, acknowledge it by saying, thanks for your input, but I've got work to do. I hope this video was helpful for you and you will be able to fight your imposter syndrome.